Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah. Yo, it's Big J on the show, making it happen. Friday, episode 217 of the Lunchtime Live, Jay. It's a big one. We're almost at 220. Holy shit. We'll be at 300 before we know it, man. Welcome to the Lunchtime Live. What's cooking up? You beautiful people. You beautiful folks. What's going on? I'm feeling good. We got a nice day set forth. UFC 328 announced. Banger. Banger. Put me in a good mood last night doing that video and reacting to it. Like that actually really cheered me up. That UFC White House shit was frustrating, but seeing what they were able to cook up for 328 and dropping a couple of the main events, I'm like, all right, like things are like kind of headed in a better direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that we're necessarily in the clear yet, but I think I think we're going in a better direction for the remainder of the year. I don't know. I say this every year. Quarter one sucks. Every year. I don't remember a year where quarter one didn't suck. Last year, the year before, garbage. Quarter two, it starts to pick up. Quarter three, it really starts to move. So I think good things are on the way. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'll let some more people join. But I see Rain G up in here. What's up, bro? Pretty good interview from Jake on Trump. Two regular guys shooting the shit. Number one like. AJ, let's go. Let's go, Rain G. Jake Paul did an interview with Trump beyond just the little thing he had at the Trump rally. What is that all about? I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that at all. Weigh-ins and press conference for Chimaev and Strickland is going to be amazing. Bruh, they're gonna need security. They're gonna they're gonna have to be prepared for some shit popping off in a big way. My God. I feel like it might go like scary. You know what I'm saying? Like they need security ready because this shit could get out of hand fast. I hope that they don't cancel any like press conference or anything like that. I hope that everything goes forth as it's supposed to and should. Early pick makes me sad, but I think Arnold Allen is the most crafty guy at 145. Will probably only lose to future champs or guys in the top five. He should beat Melky. Ah, Melky's one of my favorite fighters right now, bro. I'm Melky gang. I know Arnold Allen's a hard matchup. Allen's a nice kickboxer. He's got good wrestling. He's got good pressure. He can do it all. But something just tells me like Melky's about that life right now. Who had the worst weigh in today, bro? Uh, who had the worst weigh in today? I wish I could just like run through the video quick and kind of go back and forth, but unfortunately, it's like a fucking hour and a half MMA junkie stream that's available right now. I think Jillian Robertson had to bring the box out though, so I'd probably pick her. Jillian. She's she's a nervous Nelly pick for mañana. He did a 30-minute interview with Jake Paul and Trump. I didn't know that. Bro, if Pavlovich does not slime Taliesin, he should retire. Aljo out grappling Zalal? No. I refuse to believe that. I'm going Zalal. But I do think Song is probably beating Figgy up for 25 minutes. Yeah. Any fights falling through tomorrow? None that I've seen yet. I haven't heard anything. Not yet. Hopefully not ever, but definitely not yet. Paramount gonna have someone by the plug as soon as it starts, bro. That's the issue, right? I don't want them silencing Sean Strickland. Fuck all that. I want typical X-rated FC, bro. If Strickland wants to say his crazy shit, let him. Benio Manuel Torres was canceled because Manuel got injured. So now Benio's fighting Quillian Salkilled. UFC 328 is what the White House card should have been. It's like the most meaningful championship fight, I feel like. I get it. Like Poatan and Gan is a sick fight, but I'm talking about as a championship fight. Obviously, you have to favor Strickland to get out wrestled, but I don't know. I feel like Hamzat and Strickland is dope for 328. I feel like that's a sick card. What's up, Mbobo? What's up? Melky Gang. Hey. Robertson was limping. I wonder if it was because of the weight cut or if she's dealing with some type of injury, which is why the weight cut was hard. Everyone did make weight. Yes. Perfect session. I definitely see ways to win for Melky, but dang, Arnold is just such a high IQ fighter. I don't see him losing on the card, so it'd probably have to be Melky finish if he wins. I get that call. I don't know, though, man. I feel like Melky's hitting his stride now. Arnold Allen, he's kind of peaked already. We know his level. I'm going Melky Gang, dude. For us, bro. Yo, what's up, bro? Every fighter may wait. Johnson, Rahiki, and Robertson all needed the box of shame. Oof. Box of shame, bro. Robertson, though, I feel like she always has a tough cut. Because she used to fight at 25, to be fair. So I'm not that surprised by hers. Charles Johnson, it is what it is. Rahiki, young buck, bro. We were close to Patty versus Ilya. That presser would have been great at Lincoln Memorial. That was their probably dream scenario, though, right? Even though it would be a non-American championship fight, I don't think that really matters to them. I don't think the White House card is as hyper fixated on having American fighters. Like there was this dumbass reporter who pushed this narrative that, well, Trump wouldn't want to have a Spanish fighter. He wouldn't want to have a Spanish fighter in the main event of the card at risk of beating an American. And I commented on this shit. It was on X. I was like, did you hear this from a legit source? Or is this your fucking bitch ass word of mouth? And of course, it was just his bitch ass word of mouth. Right. At the end of the day, I'm not saying go love Trump or anything, but like, don't be making up bullshit that you know nothing about being a whiny bitch, you know? And yeah, that guy was a whiny bitch. He was like, I don't know, he's like a Spanish reporter. I don't know who the fuck he is, to be honest. I don't even know his fucking name, but I was just like, bro, he's pushing that narrative. And then like all these MMA news pages take it as fact, right? And like championship rounds, I fuck with them a lot. They posted on it. And I'm like, what are they talking about, bro? No, you can't have Chimaev at the White House card. That's valid. Listen, that's valid. As the Ilya Glazer I am, I'm glad Patty didn't get the Ilya fight. Humbled him a bit. And Ilya will show levels when he knocks Gaethje out. Completely agree, Mbobo. Ilya is the fucking man at 155. Cutelaba look good. Looking forward to Hulk smash. Bro, but Cutelaba, when does he not look good? If it was a looks good contest, Cutelaba's never losing, bro. Cutelaba's always jacked as fuck. Cutelaba's always jacked. He's always intense. He always looks ready to kill somebody. Does a loss to C-Rod make you worry in the slightest? I know it's old news, but I'm sure Allen would do bad things to C-Rod. Who lost to C-Rod, though? Who lost to C-Rod? Melky beat C-Rod. It was competitive, though. I know what you're saying, but I think Melky's leveled up since then. Cutelaba, baby. I know the Cutelaba love, yo. The Cutelaba love. Cutelaba, the king of the apex. Yo, the real king of the apex, Bilal, back on business against Bonefim. I respect Bilal for taking the Bonefim fight. Real question, though. Do you think the White House card will still happen with what's going on in the Middle East? Nah, it's a good question, D Fight Lab. I don't even consider that's not even a political question. That's just a logical question. I think it still happens. But I will say, definitely you know, intense security precautions. JD93, if you're not getting live notifications, bro, just turn on the members Discord, go on Discord and turn on the notification for my YouTube updates tab for the members. But on top of that, bro, if you want, just undo notifications and turn them back on and then switch them because then it'll update for you. Joe versus Israel should be in the White House card and Sean versus Chimaev. Joe Pyfer versus Adesanya at the White House would have been sick, but yo, they need a main event for Seattle. The weigh-in show, it's not on Paramount for Vegas cards. They don't do one for Vegas cards. I like Cutelaba in the Apex. Hopefully he yells at the ceremonials. They're not doing ceremonials, bro. They're actually about to do the face-offs, I think, right now. I should probably have them on my screen. See. I think they have the face-offs coming right now. Well, not yet, but the face-offs are starting in a couple minutes. Propaganda fest for the elites, potentially. The White House card free tickets, bro. The 85,000 is not for the White House, though. They're going to be across the street watching on a big screen. Nah, I'm not going. I have no interest. Actually, I'm going to be on a flight the day before, bro. I'm going out of town the week of for a wedding. I'll still be doing content though. I'm still doing everyday live streams and shit. Like nothing's changing. But no, I'm not going to the White House card, bro. I'm going to be streaming the card right here on the channel, bro. I have no interest in going live, bro. How the fuck is the UFC giving away 85K tickets without all hell breaking loose? Bro, it's not. That's the thing, though. They bamboozling you, bro. They're bamboozling you. It's not to actually watch. You didn't get a notification? I don't know why YouTube be doing that to me with notifications, bro. That's why if you're in Discord, just turn on the tab notification for YouTube's. Like I have like a YouTube updates tab in there. Just turn that notification on. I heard at the actual event it'll be a few thousand. Invite only, bro. They just don't want to disappoint y'all too much. So he's trying to sell it right because he don't want to disappoint us too much now. That's why yesterday they actually posted a YouTube video doing like a hype promo because they don't want to disappoint us too much. That's the God honest truth. That sucks you didn't get a notification though. That's whack. YouTube, give my boys some notifications. Give them some notifications. Sam Hughes and Pierre are about to face off. Sorry I'm late, Jay. You're good, Beans, but you're only 12 minutes late. I agree, bro. Dana live announcements, I'll allow them for like random fight night cards, but for numbered events, there needs to be a proper video. And like big fight nights, there needs to be proper videos. Like, come on, bro. It's 2026, bro. The UFC needs to be using their YouTube channel to promote this shit like they did yesterday. I'm telling you, bro, I think the UFC is hearing the fan backlash. And I think they're really going to try to make up to us a better, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. Because quarter one was shit. The White House card announcement was not what they wanted. And it was not what we wanted. But I tell you guys all the time, bro. How many times have I said it? Quarter one always sucks. Always. It just sucks. The UFC always gets the ball rolling shit. My picks for quarter one for the main events have been shit. I'm telling you, just because quarter one. Quarter two and the end of quarter one will be good. It'll get better. I've seen it every year, bro. Seriously, every year, KZ. It's always like quarter one is just mid. Pierre Rodriguez and Sam Hughes just right next to each other waiting to face off. Waiting in the wings. Can we just get a face off, please? White House card outside the main and co-main is a mid-ass pay-per-view. I'm with it, KZ. The Diego Lopez and Steve Garcia fight is great, but like honestly, that could have sufficed as a banging fight night main event. And they could have thrown another championship fight on the card. Is Fitzy wearing the same shirt? Wasn't he wearing that shit last night? Hey, what's up, Technique? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Getting a phone call up in here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All good, all good. How am I watching it? MMA Junkie. They have the face off right now. Pierre Rodriguez, Sam Hughes facing off. Sam Hughes smiling at her, happy, joyous. If Strickland wins by submission, dude, I can't even imagine that. I don't think that's possible, bro. Strickland submitting Hamzat. Hetcher Souza looks bigger than Luan Lacerda, bro. Yeah, Hetcher should handle. You bet Sam Hughes? I feel like she's a really live underdog. Their first fight was a coin flip. I'm sure this fight's going to be close too. Montserrat Rendon and Bia Mesquita. Let's see. I want to see the size of the ladies. Bia looks big, bro. I don't understand the height of Bia versus the reality, bro. They're probably about an inch and a half difference in height. Bia Mesquita looks thick too. Jacked. Yo, who the fuck is Eric Anders and who's Brad Tavares? Like, as they walk out, they look exactly the same. Same haircut, same tattoos, same size. Like, Eric Anders and Brad Tavares look exactly the same, bro. It's like looking in a goddamn mirror. Can I turn my mic up one notch? It's quiet. How's it now? Is this better? It's up a little louder now. Thank you for the 279, Arf. I turned it up a notch, bro. Vallejos and Manuel Souza, good face off, bro. Intense. Both in crazy shape. I think they sleeping on Oki, man. Curtis versus Armin at the hotel at the Strickland Hamzat fight. Bro, there's definitely going to be a brawl that week. Dana White needs to rearrange the White House card. Should feature fights of those who carry American pride. Covington, Piper, hoping Kayla Allen. Bro, they could have done Allen versus DDP. That's a beautiful fight. They could even put Sean Brady and Buckley on that card. That would have been great. Dude, Elijah Smith looks way bigger than Su Young Yu. Petrino and Asplund about to face off. They dap it up. A lot of respect between them both. Intense face off, bro. It's a fight. It's a fucking fight. I like that they got mutual respect for one another. Dana White should rearrange it, though. I have a new card that likes to play MMA EXPS. I probably will do it, bro. Nah, I'd rather stay incognito. Chris Curtis, Mitabek Orabai facing off. Respectable face off. Nothing crazy. Respect between the two. Hey, I got you up. I turned the volume up a little bit for you. What's your favorite bet on the card? I can't wait for the main event next weekend. I like a two-leg like lock parlay or a buy with Delgado. I think Delgado wins by KO, to be honest with you. I think Hetcher Souza's probably getting it done. I'm liking Hetcher Souza more and more. Charles Johnson with a nice size advantage should get it. Asplund and Sam Hughes live dogs. Even Vallejos live dog. I think Anders probably cracks. Hey, what's up, Ezekiel? Yo, boss, man, what's up, my bro? Hey, we hit 58,000 subs. I'm hype as fuck, bro. Yesterday, sensational. Umar Sy and Cutelaba, good face off. Cutelaba didn't try to jump at him, though. What? Dana said that Trump said Dana's a big fan of yours? That's crazy. He'd like to see him fight Habib is crazy. Petrino to not finish Asplund, so you're saying he wins the decision if he wins? I feel like that fight ends with finish, bro. Hetcher by KO decision, minus 135. I think that's pretty money. Hey, thank you for the congrats, strength and honor. I appreciate that. Delgado and Fili facing off. Respect between the two of them. Casual face off. AJ, if your main event losing streak continues, will go down as the curse of Santino. Jesus. If we have a win for Emmett at 41 over this rising prospect, yeah. Battle of body language. I think Robertson's got Lemos a tad bit here. It's going to be good. A Pop-Tart brand protein Pop-Tart? I think that is haram. It depends on what are the ingredients, you know? Josh Emmett and Vallejos about to face off. I think Vallejos is going to clean his clock, bro. Clean shave Emmett. He's more likely to get knocked out. Clean shave Emmett, I think, is going to bed. I think the beard actually suited him a lot more. I think it's a mistake that he went clean shave Emmett on us, bro. Now he's babyface Emmett. I feel like that's low-key not the vibe. There is a protein everything now, bro. Protein, listen, bro, they're now overrating protein. You got to start worrying, bro, when everything's getting pushed. Jacoby Smith versus Korean Tyson. How does that fight go? Dude, Jacoby Smith would be live to knock him out. Petrino has no gas tank after round one. That's why I like Asplund. If he survives, I think he can win. I thought Asplund had more of a size difference. I'm pick flipping a Petrino. Still rooting for Big Steve. Understood. AJ woke. Woke Jay. You picked Asplund, then you were convinced Petrino. Now you're worried? Bro, just ride with whatever side you want. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You got to just ride with confidence, bro. I think Jacoby Smith probably has too much power for Korean Tyson. I don't even want to see that fight rebooked. Korean Tyson's wins, Phil Rowe and Oban Elliott, have not aged nicely. Oban Elliott got destroyed in the McKellar fight like a moron. And then, you know, we saw Phil Rowe just get handled by a debuting guy in a close one. And like Jacoby Smith has like out of this fucking world power. Izzy versus Pyfer, early lean. My early lean for that fight has to be towards Izzy. I think Izzy's going to be slick from the outside. Move on him. But if Pyfer takes him down, that's where the fight gets interesting. You got to worry about Adesanya, though. Like, I'm in my head a little bit because I think Pyfer's youth could be a big element to his success. And Adesanya is over the hill a bit. So, I don't know. I got to sleep on it some more. I'll do the pick the Sunday before. But early lean, I was thinking Izzy. But I'm kind of thinking, like, in my head, prime Izzy. You know? Not the Izzy that we've seen lately. You pick flip last card and bet both sides of the main event. That saved me. Respect on it. Kyle bets badly, but you betting well now. Delgado KO or inside distance. If you think he might sub, which is not impossible, you could just do inside distance instead. What's good, Braden K? Jacoby Smith has that psychotic scumbag side that is good for a fighter. Like, yeah, he's like Jones. You're right. A little sociopathic. Babyface Emmett was the move, more aerodynamic when he fights like Pineapple Express. Bro, I think Babyface Emmett, that chin's getting checked, yo. I think he's getting knocked out for the second time ever. You low-key rooting for Izzy. I like him more humble. I like Izzy a lot more too, but I think Pyfer's style is going to pose a real threat to an aging Adesanya. Prime Adesanya would out-kickbox him. But now it's like the small little margins of error. Oh, I'm in my head a little about that pick. I think Pyfer could sleep him. Thoughts on Charles Johnson? Odds getting closer ever since the line came out. I think there's some love on Bruno because he's got power in his hands, because he's got good grappling. But he's real short from the outside. Speed advantage is going to be clear. And Charles Johnson has very solid takedown defense. Emmett does look old. He looks like young old. Like his face looks young old. His skin looks healthy, but he's past it, bro. You're heavily leaning Oki this week. His IG seems like his weight cut went tremendous. Bro, so am I. I think Oki's knocking Manuel Sosa out, bro. Oki's a good underdog. I'm going Oki. I don't believe in Sosa at all. I think Hector Sosa and Rahiki should win. You made some Piper parlays that already blew up. Now I'm just emotionally with Izzy. I get it. The Izzy fight is 5 rounds. It's the main event. Lines are probably moving just because of the weigh-in. Lines always move after people look good on the scale. True. Fili did low-key look like a crackhead, bro. I feel he's cooked, bro. He's getting knocked out. Izzy and Sugar winning is good for the UFC, but Izzy's past that best era. If the Izzy fight is 5 rounds, it'd be a nice bet to bet Piper KO, Izzy decision, double chance. Not a terrible idea at all. Silva literally has the build and frame that Charles Johnson knocks out, just like Lawner and Joshua Van. You're 100% right, bro. He beats these 5'4" motherfuckers. I don't think Johnson's losing. He's a confident pick. You think Oki's getting violently chinned? You got more hype on this fucking Manuel Sousa guy than I do. I got doubts. Sosa Rahiki plus 100 live. Emmett hung in there with Ilya, but that was a few years ago. Why is Eric Anders' physique insane? Looks the same as fucking Brad Tavares. How do I think Anthony Smith does in bare knuckle? He probably turtles up to some punches. Unless he grapples on the feet, he's getting knocked out again. You think Rahiki not impressive when you watch tape? I think he's an explosive striker. He's got slick kickboxing. He's over aggressive and he doesn't have head movement. And then he's fighting a guy that doesn't have power, but, has a chin, but no fucking leg kick defense. So I don't know. We'll see. Charles Johnson, Sosa, Rahiki. I respect the Braden K3 leg of the week. I have no money in the Oki fight, but the weigh-ins convinced me Oki is getting fucked up. Damn. Manuel Sosa is scary, though. Like, he's jacked and he's intense, but I don't know. I don't know with Manuel Sosa. I got doubts about him. Vallejos, the next champ. Violent KO. I agree with Violent KO. I don't know about next champ. Harry Hardwick is the definition of unimpressive. I second that. Emmett's a brawler. A tight, clean striker beats him to the punch every time. I agree. The way that Emmett wins this fight, though, is he just has to catch Vallejos in round 1. I don't think he wins over the course of multiple rounds. Vallejos is too technical. Sousa's a dog, bro. I mean, he's a big favorite as far as the lines, but, he's got some dog in him for sure. So many solid UFC fighters on their way out. Overall, good for the sport or bad? Normal. Every era, bro. This is always going on. There's always guys out that are, on the cusp of it that you grew up with, and then they're on the way out. Like, this always happens. I've seen it time and time and time and time and time and time again. It's all going to work itself out, bro. There's always new talent and there's always new stars. Like, this is just how the game goes. It's like, it's a circle, bro. The circle of life, the circle of the fight game. Your favorite fight. You're born, right? You start watching in this era. These are your favorites. You love them. And unfortunately, they hit the twilight, they end and they retire. New fighters come in, they rise. Someone else, born into that era, watching their new favorites. Boom. This is how it goes. The circle of the fight game. Circle of all sport, the circle of life. It's all the same. It's all the same. I've lived this, bro. And oh my God, Anderson Silva, bro. I remember when he was, really starting to blow up was after the Chael Sonnen win. He had some dud performances before. John Jones as a contender, right? I remember the era of Shogun Rua when he was competitive with elites, the Dan Henderson fights, Cain Velasquez when he knocked out Big Nog and you're like, this guy is it. And it ends, bro. But something new takes his place and it's all going to be okay. It's a beautiful thing. The circle of the life and circle of the fight game. It's like, it's all the same, bro. Fighters have a good window. Usually good fighters have a, 7 to, if they're lucky, 12-year window. Sometimes less, sometimes more. You enjoy them while you have them, bro. But always look for new favorites. Like when people ask me what's my favorite fighter, it's always hard to pick because it's a door, right? Like I love Charles Oliveira, right? Even though I picked against him, I love Charlie O. I love Melquiz Acosta on the rise. I was high on Hamza when he was the prospect, but when he became the champion, I don't have the same feelings towards him. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th, yo. Hey, Kirill Landrashkevich. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. I appreciate that. The 85,000 tickets are not going to be in the actual venue, bro. They're going to be across the street. Unc J? Yeah, I guess I am Unc J. Yo, I'm Lean J, 186.2 J. Hell yeah, Jay. Down 22 pounds for the new year, Jay. Actually not looking fat, Jay. Bro, the Ilya era is one to appreciate. Trust me right now, Ilya is a special one. Ilya is amazing. I will not be picking against Ilya. If he fights Islam, that's the only fight I'll consider picking against him. But at 155, no man beats him. Arman Sarukian will get cooked. And I think Arman's amazing. Ilya Taporia is different. When's the next members only show? Next week, I'll be doing a members only. But I have the members only Discord. Let me link you up, bro. I'll post an updated link. I didn't do members last night. The reason I don't do members sometimes is if there's too much content. And it's like either I do a member stream or I do a news video. I got to do my news video. Especially on Apex weeks. It's not the biggest deal. But I'll be bringing members next week. All right. You can join the Discord. If you go to the members only tab or the post tab, the Discord's right there, bro. You get full access to the Discord. In the Discord, if you're into the PropAholics show, I do all my notes from PropAholics. So it's all the poll results in the Discord. So you can see what the community's thinking. Rip J, yeah, I got the guns now, bro. My arms look more jacked than ever whenever I lose weight. All good, bro. Just here to support. Been watching for like 6 years now. Best in the game. No home. Hey, thank you, Kirill. I appreciate you becoming a member. I know you've been around for a long time. You've been watching since the early days, bro. Thank you. You down 33 pounds? Congrats, Void. That's nice, bro. That's healthy. That's great. Get that weight down, bro. It's healthy for you. This is great. Hey, what's up, Mixtape? W, my bro. Go Fish Sunday, bro. Hey, Salvatore, my guy, Big Sal. Thank you for 199. Go Fish Sunday. I'm gonna probably be doing Note Sunday. I go for a walk Sunday and look at the lake. When there's a UFC off week, I'll go fishing, bro. I might even do a live stream, fishing with Big J. MMA Guru had his fishing with Bryce. I can give you guys fishing with Big J. Hey, W, we game all night. Yo, I think E. Smith handles, bro. Yes. After the weigh-ins, bro, with that size advantage, I think his striking is going to really show out. You're a big inspo agent? Hey, thank you, Void. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad that I'm a big inspo. I try to push the positive, man. We all can do it. I'm going to be doing a fitness update during one of the lunchtime lives, probably looking at 328 fight week, depending on how lean I am. And I'm going to have, because I have a recording from day one of the diet, and then I'm going to play that and I'm going to montage it up with, which will be probably 4 months later. So that'd be pretty cool. Hardwick is the guy who got finished with leg kicks in the debut. Yes. Down from 196 to 174 since last year. Hey, congrats, Corbo. That's good shit, dude. Yeah, bro. Lean is better. I've been big and strong, and dude, I've been squatting 410 pounds for 3. I'm fucking huge, and I'm benching 350, but you don't feel as good. When you get leaner and you see your muscles when you flex, and when you're working out, you feel great. It's like, fuck it, bro. I'd rather be strong, but not freaky strong, and just feel good. Next card is fire. One of my favorite things to do is watch old prediction videos from years ago to see what you got right. That's cool as fuck, Charlie Combat. That's real support right there. Hey, 136, bantamweight Braden. I'll take you fishing. I live in Michigan. I fish for Chinook salmon They fight so hard, you get a pump in that morning. That's pretty fucking cool. That's like some real deal fishing, Jordan Harper. Fishing with Jay Hart, bro. Me and Wyatt are the same age. He says he's 27, turns 28 in August. Yeah, mine's November. That's cool. Same age, bro. A few months apart. Lean is better for personal, mental, and physical health. Losing body fat has done nothing but good for me. It definitely does, bro. It improves your life, man. Absolutely. Definitely the better move. I get lean, then I want to get bigger again because I feel small. It's like a pendulum for me, constantly finding the balance. Yeah, I understand that. The thing is, when you like bulk, it can cause body dysmorphia because you think you're more muscular than you are. There's sometimes fat in the right places, especially if you have it in like your legs and your fucking arms. Like you're gonna think you're big. But then you cut down, you're like, oh, I'm not as big as I thought, but that's all right. You look better. You want to just do strength training, never do hypertrophy? That's fine. Whatever you like, bro. I don't know what codeine promazazine. I don't even know what that. Oh, you talking about lean? I don't know. I never done it. Those 85,000 tickets are free because UFC can't do pay per view in the Paramount deal. Those 85,000 tickets are free, but it's not at the event, bro. It's across the street. E. Smith, Delgado finish, or by side. Pretty live, Charlie Combat. I'd be surprised if that shit doesn't hit. Seriously. Drank J. Will we get a fishing stream? Might have to at some point, bro. It's turning out to be a cult ask for the community is for me to go fishing, bro. Huge snowstorm hit last night. Our roads are fucked. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I hope that shit smooths over towards Monday. See, scares me, bro. I think he's beating Cutelaba. Asia, what odds do you give Strickland? Dude, he really doesn't have much of a chance because I just don't think he's going to be able to stop the wrestling. Are they going to add a new fight to UFC 327 since Dariush's moved? I have not heard. They haven't yet. Sup, AJ? Did everyone make weight? Yes. Perfect session. You got a snowstorm as we speak going on? Jesus, bro. It's getting warm in Florida, bro. I'm happy I'm down south. Right. They're not letting 85,000 random people at the White House. Now it's across the street. Am I going to cover RAF, Armin Giorgio too? It's on the same day as, the UFC card. So like, not really. But I mean, I'm sure I'll talk about it on a live stream. But I don't think I'm going to be doing RAF predictions, You think E1's too crafty of a vet? I think Umar C's too freaky of a fucking prospect. I love when everyone makes weight too, man. Yeah, no fights canceled. Man, people calling AJ Unk. Shit, I'm old enough to be his dad. Does that make me Gramps? Damn, Daryl, I'm sorry. Listen, I guess, some can call me Unk. I don't know if I really qualify as Unk, but it's all good. Big J feeling fantastic, bro. Daryl, it's like it is what it is. You mentioned you would do Rips J once a month. Would you have to do that on a different place like Kick? Nah, it would be YouTube. It would just be censored. It would just be censored, bro. I'd have to censor it. Hey, chat, we're about to hit the 40-minute mark of stream. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you're enjoying, man. Let's get the likes moving. I want to get 100 likes on this stream, so make sure you guys smash. I think Mokaev should be in the UFC again. Yes, I'll cover the Francis fight. Absolutely. Thanks for the love, AJ. Let's get this cash. Hey, let's go, Eustace. Right back at you, bro. Last week it was 80. And the next day it's 20 Fahrenheit. Welcome to Missouri. That's fucking wild. I don't know why Lemos and Robertson's co-main, bro. They could have done Petrino Asplund co-main. When am I coming to Toronto? You need to experience some of this snow we have. I was willing to fly you and Finch out for Strickland and Drickus, but you were not down. That's funny as fuck. My dad's originally from Toronto at some point, but I would go during the summer, bro. I'm staying away during the fucking cold, man. People want you to take rips or preying on your downfall, stay strong. I feel like they just like the idea of a rip J once in a while on stream. It's just good content, you know? It'd be a Ripski J Q&A. It'd be a very rare thing. So I'd be like, yo, I'd be hyping it up all week. Make sure you tune in. It's only once a month. Age, I have a $35 bonus bet that you have 100% control over. Make me a bet. Cook something up for me. Are you looking for like making some money on it? Or is it like you want to just throw something safe? I feel like the main event fighters looked amazing on the scale. Chat wants to see the rips, see if these rips are really worthy of such an elevated chat. Honestly, you're right. But if I do it only once in a while, I think it makes it so much more special, man. If Oliveira versus Armin too, who you got? I don't know, bro. I feel like first fight was so close. I feel twisted, bro. Olive's definitely live, but Armin's grappling has been looking leveled up. How would you style? How would you feel about doing like a Zoom style group call on Discord once a month? That's not a bad idea. The members sit down voice chat. Honestly, it's a solid idea. I just have to figure out how to structure it. Delgado Aura by Asplund. Honestly, that's a savage dog city parlay. 2 legs, whatever you want. You could go Delgado inside distance with fucking Orabai. Delgado ITD. Petra Souza ITD. Lerone versus Evloev. I feel like Evloev probably wins. I don't know. Official pick is Sunday. That's where I'm leaning right now. Josh Emmett looks amazing. It's going to be a war. He does look amazing, but shaving that beard, I think he's getting put out. Rips are used as a morale boost for the community and should not be overdone. I completely agree, Del East. I used to do them way too often. Every stream. It lost its magic. I should reach out to Guru for a collab. I did a collab with Guru a while ago. Maybe in the future. Armin Charles 2 would be 5 rounds. That first fight was 5. Charles would have finished or at least one on the cards. I feel like I lightly lean Charles, but Armin's grappling's been leveling up, though. I don't know. Yeah, Braden, I'd probably do something like that. Once a month, it'd have to be in like the betting tab. Good morning, brother. One more sleep for some fisticuffs. Let's fucking go. Always listening, compadre. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Alex. 3 quadruple sevens. I appreciate you, my boy. Su Young is winning, and I never bet Asians. Wow. I think Elijah Smith's beating him. You think Bo's a lock in the White House match? I feel like he's going to beat Dawkins, but to be fair, Dawkins does have some hands on him, and he's a southpaw. And if Bo is caught up on the feet, like, he could end up looking stupid. But I'm having a hard time picking against Bo Nickel. Did I cover the upcoming Strickland fight yet? I actually did a full reaction video last night. I don't know if you guys saw it. How many of you guys got notified about my reaction video from last night? What I'll do is at the end of this stream, I will link you guys up with that video, and then I'll record the weigh-in recap show. Charles BJJ has always been goated, but since the second Chandler fight, his wrestling's leveled up. Was Armin's last fight at 300? Armin fought against Dan Hooker. I'm here for heavily faded, Jay. Bring back functional degen stoner, Jay. I do think a Mavov DDP makes a lot of sense. And then I think you could go with Bahayo versus Allen at this point. Does RDR beat Costa at 205? Fuck, dude. Tough fight to pick. Oof, I might be picking Costa, especially at 205. Bump up the likes, gentlemen. Hey, WAK Outdoors. Thank you for telling them. Thank you. Thank you. If Dawkins cracks him, is Captain America shields revoked? Is Michael Page cut if he loses to Sam Patterson? I don't know how they cut him for that loss. I say no. I'd say you wouldn't cut him, but I do think the UFC kind of wants him to lose. With Taporia Bros in the UFC and Sosa, they should be pushing a Spain card this year or next. I would love to see a Spain card. Armin Sarukian versus Ilya Taporia in Spain. Bam. You see yourself living in Florida the rest of your life? If not, where else? I don't know, man. I mean, I'd want to check out some other places. I really enjoy Florida though, but I still am curious to check out other places. At the very least, I like visiting spots. John Silva versus Volk is fire, but does John Silva really deserve it? He got beat by Diego Lopez 2 fights ago. He beats Arnold Allen in a title fight. Imagine they add that to 328. Nah, they'll probably do that at International Fight Week. John Silva versus Volkanovski then. Who do I want to see Islam face? Ian or Morales? I'm happy with either. I'm happy with either. I mean, they're definitely like trying to send them out. You're not wrong. They're not crazy about Michael Venom Page. You think there'll be a change in the White House card due to the hate or last minute add on? I'm going to predict that we get one last minute add on fight. I agree. A Spain card could be gas, man. Chandler found his way to the UFC White House card by losing and brown nosing Connor just to likely get slept. Listen, he's grateful that he's even getting a chance. I was in New York City over the Christmas holiday, bro. UFC going to Torino? Nah, I don't think so. UFC Italy? Unlikely, bro. The Italians really have to step up their fighting, bro. At this point, the Italians are like slightly ahead of the Indians, but like we're really fucking, taking fat L's. What do you think about the Ateba fight against Ozzy? Like Ateba knocks him out. Ozzy Diaz isn't bad, but like Ateba's got to be the strong lean. Hopefully, Josh and Costa win their next fights, so we can see them in a little tighter title eliminator. Wait, Josh Emmett and Melky Costa. Like Josh Emmett's past it. Said it to my dad while watching the Olympics. From the Coliseum, they held closing and opening ceremonies. Would be perfect place for Makachev Topuria. That would be some real Roman gladiator shit. That would be cool as fuck. I don't see them doing it though. I think they got to do a modern venue, but that would be a very cool vibe. What I think about New York pizza, fantastic. Josh Hocken and Waldo. Oh, you confused me, brother. You meant Josh Emmett and Melquizael Costa. I mean, if Josh Hockett fucks up Curtis Blades, he's in the running for a title fight. Why no prelims on the White House card? It's just one main card. I guess because they don't want to be on the White House lawn too long. Maybe they'll throw one more fight. Maybe they'll make it 7. Think Deshaun and Hamzat will be a lot closer than people think. I don't know. Like, I want to believe that, but I'm like, Hamzat's striking is more legit than people give credit. And I think with that, he can get the fight to the ground. And he doesn't have the flaw of Fluffy with the fluffy body. It's a modern venue now? Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen, if it looks modern, they can host a UFC event. That'd be cool as fuck. I'd be very interested to see how they put that together. I do think Curtis Blades is kind of getting thrown out. I think they're over him. That Koniev performance is pretty bad. I hope they add one more fight to the White House card, sincerely. Do you believe Colby when they said he was never offered Bo? One of them's lying. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Maybe they offered him Bo at 85, but he wanted it at 70. Who's still really know for sure? Hamzat is striking. He's had one good stand-up performance, and it was versus GM3. Yeah, but he's been sparring with Roundtree a lot. You don't understand how people even care about hockey? You think a dude's cut by next year? He's the only heavyweight really like making waves. He's talking shit. Sean has the gas tank. The Hamzat doesn't. I see him surviving somehow. What happens if he's taken down, though? What if he can't stop the wrestling? Hey, Roundtree's a good striker. Peyton Talbot, Mario Batista on the White House card. Perfecto. Or this dude, Mario Batista versus Corey Sandhagen. There's another UFC event the night before the White House card. I don't believe that's true. I don't think they're doing double UFC events, bro. Where'd you hear that? I didn't hear anything like that. I don't think the UFC is going to do 2 events in the same week, dude. Where'd you hear that? I have not heard that at all. I'll check the schedule, but I don't believe that's true. Yeah, nah. The week before is Bilal Muhammad versus Bonefim. They're not going to do a fight night the night before, bro. I just looked. I don't see anything. I don't think they're doing back-to-back nights. I'd be shocked if the UFC went that direction. I don't see that. You got your tickets at 327. You hope the fight card stays intact. I know. Tourism Benil out does suck. Where'd you hear that, though, Jake Edwards? I didn't hear anything like that. I didn't hear that at all. I'm not knocking you. I didn't hear that. It is lame that it's only 6 fights. I agree. Dude, are they doing weigh-ins inside the Oval Office? They'll probably do it across the street. The big ceremonial thing. Bro, Strickland versus Hamzat. What I'm happy about is this. 327, 328, and then 329 are going to be banger cards. I think the UFC is back in a big way, okay, for quarter 2. I'm telling you, quarter 1 is shit. Always. Quarter 1 sucks. Quarter 2, starting next month, April, good cards coming. 327, then 328, then White House, then 329. I'm telling you, they're going to be great. They're going to be great. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It always does. It always gets better. I don't know what the White House press conference is going to be like. The MAC will probably be back at 329. 329 co-main in Maine. I feel like there's a chance they might do Volkanovski versus John Silva. Not that he fucking deserves it, but availability reasons. Not guaranteed. Maybe not. Conor McGregor versus somebody. Oliveira. BMF title fight. Could do Islam versus Gary or Morales as well. That's great. If the White House is a pay-per-view, you think it would have broke all the pay-per-views? No, I don't think it would have. Which of the debutants are losing this Saturday? I think the guy who loses is Manuel Sosa. For all the people who think the curse is real, Josh Emmett money line plus Vitor Petrino money line plus Manuel Sosa money line plus Pierre Rodriguez money line. W. Beans Volt is right. Now, I think it's fake news. I don't think Movzar is actually out. I think that's some bullshit that was getting pushed around. Valentina Natalia, that could be a co-main event for 329. Co-main event, Valentina Natalia. Main event could be a McGregor fight. I don't know, though. Is McGregor actually going to come back? Like, that's the rumor mill. That's the talk. Ticket to 328 for nosebleeds, several $100s. For good seats, a lot more. Not Hetra Sosa, Manuel Sousa, I think is going to lose. I just keep calling him Sosa because they fucking confuse me with the names. Souza would make more sense with a Z, but it's with an S, so it throws my mind off. If I could only choose to watch one, I would take 328 main card over the White House easily. Bro, if I had to choose between just watching one, I'd feel depressed. Yeah, Hetra's a lock. Hetra Sosa, he'll win. Hetra Sosa will look good. I think he tears apart his opponent. He looked good at the weigh-ins too. I was happy about that. I was curious to see the size of the differential and shit. Elijah Smith and Sosa to win by KO. Ballsy play. Sleeping on Lacerda. I'm picking against Lacerda, bro. Finch is going Lacerda. I don't know, dude. Lacerda, what's he gonna do? He's gonna take his back and choke him out. He's gonna use the jiu-jitsu. Brad Tavares Anders fight line is close. I wonder if Anders puts his lights out. I haven't checked the odds today. Let me see. Anders minus 105. Line movement is flipped the other way again. I'm saying Anders. I'm gonna trust in power. I think neither is reliable though. You and Finch on the same pick as Bad News Bears? That's funny as fuck. He's going to be back. McGregor loves money. And I'm sure he wants to fight in this BMF era and try and get another belt. Big J, imagine how a Hamzat Strickland face-to-face would be. Would allow for Sean to really dig into Hamzat emotionally during the lead-up. Bro, they will start fighting. There will need to be security in between them, the interviewer, bro. It'll be crazy. Yeah, Finch did hate the Holloway Asplund comparison. Asplund's got hands, though. I think it's probably Eric Anders and Brad Tavares' retirement fight. Both out of there. You think a live UFC event is in the books if it was per UFC or some dope seats? Like for me, I maybe, but the thing is, like, I stream the whole card. Like that's like my job, you know. Like every Saturday, that's like my job, bro. Like I'm not gonna miss work. Like I would appreciate the ticket, but like I'm gonna miss my job, bro. That's what I do for a living is cover MMA, and a big part of it is streaming for the fights on Saturday, hanging out. So I'm not missing a fight companion for anything, bro. Like the White House card is on a Sunday. I got a wedding to go to that Friday. Saturday fucking morning, I'm flying home. Like I just I don't got time for anything else, bro. Everyday work. That's it. Like my childhood best friend is getting married next year. And he literally asked me, bro, what date can you not do my wedding? I said, if you're going to do it in November, do not have it be November 14th. That's the UFC Madison Square Garden week. I said, you want to do it the one after? It's a fucking Vegas card or some shit or a fight night. Like, obviously, for my childhood best friend, I'll fucking, I'll take the night out if I have to. But yeah, like, dude, I'm a working man, bro. This is what I do, bro. Like, can't be missing nothing, bro. Like, I'll probably try to tune into the card still. Chat, we're at 57 likes. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark on stream. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Congrats to your child and homie getting married. It's crazy how fast life moves. It's weird. Yeah, I respect him. He knows I hustle this shit. So he wants to make sure, because I'm the best man in the fucking wedding, bro. Of course, he wants to make sure I'm ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I tell him, bro, not an international fight week. Going to BKFC live the same day as Piper Adesanya. Are gonna have fun with, yeah, bro. That's why I can't go to the lives, bro. You got to tune into the fight campaign. I'll give you the play-by-play. I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's happening, bro. Is he Italian? No, he's actually Indian, bro. Gujarati, bro. I thought, dude, that's funny as fuck. I swear to God, I thought that what's his name? Fucking gray shirt was Indian, bro. I was convinced. I really thought he was Indian this whole time. Did you hear Colby trashing UFC? Yeah, he's pissed off. Life goes fast. It doesn't seem like 2 minutes since you started the channel. It feels like just a few months ago. I started just fucking posting content, shit posting at first. And yeah, no. We're approaching 6 years in the game, which is pretty fucking amazing. I'm very blessed. Indian. His family's from Gujarat. Pretty sure went live and showed himself. I think he's Spanish. That's funny as fuck. I always thought he was Indian, bro. What's up, Juice Man 562? How you doing, bro? Big J's diverse, bro. Like, genuinely, my squad is a diverse friend group. Got 2 Indians, they're brothers, and then got half Filipino, half fucking Puerto Rican Dominican kid, a Nicaraguan, and fucking half Puerto Rican, half white. Let me see. Is there anybody I'm missing? And then myself and my brother. Funny as shit, right? It's the Florida melting pot. Your best friend's Guyanese. That's cool, man. I knew a Guyanese guy. Francis Ngannou, the Cameroonian scammer, left the PFL high and dry. Oh shit. A friend of mine, KZ. He didn't live there. His parents are from there. His parents are straight out of Nicaragua. I think his dad was fucking him like the revolution that they had back in the day. That's why I always find it interesting that you're there. A rainbow crew. Yeah. That's funny, right? Best friendships by are diverse ones. I think so, man. Your dad was in that? That's crazy, Casey. Holy shit. Yeah, and I mean, he's the same age as us, so it makes perfect sense. I started the channel 2020. Believe it was April. I've been tapped in since you had Bruce Leroy, probably 5. Holy shit, 4 to 5 years ago. Bro, that's crazy. Dude, that Bruce Leroy interview is when you tuned into my show for the first time. I had like 45, 50 subscribers, bro. Like, nobody was watching. Maybe I had like 100, but like, it was brand new. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. Bruce Leroy and me were supposed to do a follow-up, but his ass left me on fucking delivered, bro. He never came. He never showed up. Yeah, April 2030 will be 10 years. That'll be crazy. But 6 years on YouTube, fast approaching, and 60K on YouTube, fast approaching. Really excited about that, dude. Like, in the truest of runnings, man. $58,012. So, we're on the cusp. AJ, love your channel, man. Don't think I've gone a day without tuning in since I found it. That's cool as fuck, Beansville. I do see you every day. My name comes up as Del East, but my YouTube name's Terry Hesticles. It changed. You know what, Del East? I didn't realize you were Terry Hesticles until this moment, but now I know exactly who the fuck you are again. So what happened was a few months ago, you guys who are in chat every day know, for some reason the YouTube changed my shit from display names to usernames, and I can't change it back. There's nothing I can do. I just have to deal with it. I'm like, all right. There's a street fight of Leroy and Pettis when they were young on YouTube, I think, against one another. I knew Bruce Leroy did backyard fight. I know. The old usernames were fun, bro. It's very weird. I never was able to change it. I wish I could. There's nothing I can do. I don't know. Is it like that on other channels too? I know the UFC chat, I think is I don't know. I know MMA Junkies is. You ever think the super nice guy stuff is annoying? Overly loving at the press conference, tapping gloves 5 times around. Yeah, I think there's a level of respect and there's a level of too much buddy buddy. You came around when Nunes and Cachoeira fought. Hey, look at that, Braden. You've been around since. AJ, you picking Strickland or Hamzat? I'm going Hamzat. Yeah, the mid-war hugging is, I think, never the move. I think it's not the move at all. Good video reaction, by the way, to the announcements. Thanks, Doug. I wanted to make sure that shit was like entertaining, straight to the cusp of it, you know? 17 minutes, because sometimes I drag them on a little long. So I was like, all right, let me just get to all the points. I think that video should have more views, bro. At the end of this stream, I'll link up that video. Graphics win bets. That's my joke. Listen, best graphics, W. Cody Garbrandt, Xiao Long fight was so funny, bro. The third round where Cody ran into him. Dude, Cody was fucking lighting him on fire. And then next thing you know, it nut shot again and he's running. Best and worst case scenario White House video. Maybe next week I'll fit that in, Doug. Yeah, I probably can. I'll see how I can cook it up. Imagine how I feel knowing we got a Canadian in the co-main. I think your Canadian is going to pull through. And Jillian Robertson. Yeah, this is a good main event week. Fast, useless to answer your question. Useless. Juiceman562 has sent me about 20 messages asking if you can see his questions towards you. I have a feeling that you can't. Hamzat went on the Full Send podcast. That's fucking crazy. Why didn't UFC put O'Malley against Yan Su at the White House instead? Because he doesn't really deserve a title shot. Four-leg method parlay. Jesus. Jesus. Ah. You're killing me with the four-leg method. Oh, Delgado inside distance. Vallejos KO. Orabai over 1.5. I don't know. Omar Sy inside distance. Scary, bro. I just got off work. Super hype for the fight tomorrow. You feel? I'm feeling good, bro. I'm a hype as fuck. Yeah. I'm hype as fuck. You play them and lose weekly by 1 to 2. That's the thing with long parlays, bro. They're designed for you to lose the last, leg or two. The 2-leg parlays are like the safe shit, you know? It's concrete season. Let's go, bro. I think Asplund's hands are going to be on point, but a lot of people think he's getting destroyed. You have a feeling C's going to sell you? He might. I'm picking him against Cutelaba, though, but he's still a developing prospect. Which fight am I most confident to not go distance? I feel like Delgado Fili goes under 2.5. Exactly, bro. Hulk struggles against that frame. You like Delgado under 1.5? He could definitely start fast. His striking edge over Fili, I think, is going to be pretty evident from the start. Chat, we just hit an hour, 10-minute mark on stream. We're at 63 live likes. Let's jump it up to 70. I want to hit 100 likes on the stream. You're on Petrino round 1. But if Asplund cracks him, hats off. Hey, respect on that, Jeff. And I think if Petrino wins, I feel like it's more likely early than late. You had a 9-legger last Saturday. All I needed left was a fight not to go distance on Max Oliveira. Welcome to the fucking game, bro. Welcome to the fucking game. Stephen Holloway pointing down round 3. That'd be sick. I hope that he has a Holloway type performance, but not a Holloway Oliveira type performance. I would have made Jones versus Poatan for the White House, but unfortunately, we can't get what we want. Thoughts on Allen versus Melk? I fucking love it, bro. Melky's, one of my favorites right now. I think I got to go Melky. I got to just keep believing. I agree. I think Petrino round 1, but if not, the gas is going to dwindle. Yo, Finch was dead when I called Asplund Holloway, bro. He just roasted Asplund after. He ripped into Asplund, bro. Ripped into him, bro. I'm so damn cold in my lock of the week. I know it's annoying. I blame Donchenko, bro. I blame Danil Donchenko for not getting me the knockout. I think that's just what fucked things up. You and Arnie from the same town, so you got to back him. Respect. Allen versus Costa is a low-key banger, bro. Poatan have beaten Jones. I think he's live to have caught him on the chin. Because Jones is slower than ever. Song versus Figgy. I'm going Song. They're just looking to give Song a showcase. I don't really like that as a main event, though. Is Finchman a little bit jealous of Asplund? I don't know. Something about the titties on Asplund really pisses him off. What's next for Korea? They could do a prospect fight. Bro, put him against a fellow prospect, but I don't know. It's tough to say what's next for him. They might just give him like Matt Schnell and look to build him a bit. Arnold versus Costa is the same night as Ron DeGina. And they're on at the exact same time. I'll be live doing a, double card fight companion. Juice, man. Stop trying to bully fucking Useless, man. Just leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you, bro. Just leave him be. Please. Yuri Olberg. I think Olberg wins early rounds. Yuri comes on strong. And I think Yuri's live to catch him in the later stages. Colby saying the UFC hasn't offered him a fight in a year. I don't know, man. I think he must have turned some shit down. Maybe they didn't offer him the fight he wanted. Another MMA fighter that reaches the global superstardom of Conor. I mean, there's always a chance of somebody, but that's just like a different level of stardom. And it was also at a time where like UFC was lacking that star. Now we got a lot of popular fighters. Yeah, it makes sense to do both. Exactly. There's a lot of views on the table that I'll be leaving if I don't talk about the MVP card as well. Petrino Delgado finish or by Elijah Smith parlay. I think that's pretty live, Charlie Combat. Conor versus Chandler, low-key can still be up for grabs. Thing is, though, Chandler's getting sacrificed to Roofy. They're going a different direction with Conor. No, I'm not going to the White House card, bro. It's first thing, the 85,000 tickets are across the street. They're not at the event. I will be streaming right here. Yuri winning his title back in the 5th round stoppage, it would be fucking cinema. You think the fight to make for Conor is the Diaz trilogy? Honestly, bro, I think, dude, Conor versus Oliveira, BMF. Let's just have fun with it. Throw him a fucking chance at Oliveira. Why the fuck not? And guy who's about himself, you know what, though? He's making money, bro. He's supporting his family. You don't need to be loyal to PFL. Better off he's not with PFL. I think MVP was the move anyways. Being with the PFL was just to get him out of the UFC. But the PFL is a nothing promotion. Your grandpa used to work for Trump. You should ask if you can somehow get tickets. You should. And kind of when he acts confused all the time is funny. Who, me? Oliveira probably does fry Conor, but the fuck? Diaz not even on the UFC roster anymore. Diaz not even on the roster, bro. They're not going to do Masvidal. The BMF belt on the line. It's a big name. It's a big name fight. Like, what the fuck? If they're going to use, dude, the BMF is the marketing tool. Better off. PFL, UFC, boxing, Freddie Hearn, now to MVP. I guess the truth is he's been bouncing all around, bro. He's making his checks, though. I saw Colby going off. Colby's upset. But, bro, Colby's not a draw anymore. Colby's coming off a loss. Colby doesn't choose to fight up-and-comers. Like, let's be honest. Look at Bilal Muhammad, former champ. He's fighting an up-and-comer in bone film. I think Bilal versus Colby actually would have been a cool fight. Does Sandhagen beat Sugar? I definitely think he could be live if he grapples, especially. But they're trying to keep Sandhagen away, or they're trying to keep Sugar away from Sandhagen because they don't want to risk Sugar losing before they do Sugar versus Jan, too. I think that's their plan. They want to give Sugar the White House spot. They want to give him a chance for a knockout. And let's say he does chin Zahabi, and then he fights against Jan in a rematch. Yeah, Charles is probably wrecking Conor, but fuck it. We forget about Colby and Conor. These guys are irrelevant. I know they are, but I think Conor is going to come back. Sandman needs to move up in weight or down. I definitely don't think down. Up in weight, I feel like featherweight, he's too small for the bigger guys, dude. Imagine like Sandhagen versus Steve Garcia, bro. Come on. He gets melted. Bro, if Zahabi wins, bro, I'm going to laugh my ass off. They would give him the title shot. If Zahabi wins, he'll fight for the belt, which is crazy. Eamon Zahabi upsets Sean O'Malley by split decision. Bro, then Jan would just murk him or Marab. The question is, who does Conor fight? I think they're going to try to put him for the BMF belt because then you can put it as a main event. That's why. Deserve it or not, it's a BMF title. You know, who gives a fuck? He lost to Aldo, doesn't even deserve Sean, but they still gifted him that decision. Bro, he almost lost to fucking Cheeto Vera. If Sugar loses, he might retire. I think I could see that, but I don't think he's going to lose to Zahabi. I think he's way too fast for Eamon Zahabi. Juice man, why do you hate Useless, bro? Serious question. Why are you picking on him so much? Like, why do you hate him? Like, I told you to stop anyways, but why are you fucking with him? Like, I want to know the backstory of this now. Why is it that you're shitting on him? You faded Zahabi every time? Bro, you're a fucking Canadian fading your boy? What the fuck? Nate versus Connor as a warm up. Yeah, but then Nate chokes him out again and nothing can come of it, you know? Options for Connor are Oliveira BMF, Diaz Trilogy, Masvidal Kobe, Holloway 2, Justin. I think option A has to be this Oliveira BMF. Who I got Taporia Islam. If that fight's officially booked, I'll do a pick. But it's not. I think we're going to see both of them defend their belts first. Talked about your kids? What did he say? I need all my friends to turn up immediately. What's up, Kevin from Chicago? Yeah, Eustace is a nice guy. I don't think. Maybe you misunderstood him, bro. Eustace is very chill. A lock, B lock, C lock. You're killing me, bro. Juiceman owed Giuliano Argetti money from a bet, and Eustace asked why he didn't pay it. And Juiceman got butthurt about Eustace asking him about it, and since then been bitching ever since. Ah, okay. Juiceman, why don't you pay your debts, bro? You tune into the channel all the time, Juiceman. I like you. You ain't got no problem with me, but I think if you owe somebody money for a bet, you fucking pay it off, bro. Let's do a poll what people want to see. All right, I'll throw the poll up. Who should McNuggets fight next? Oliveira, Diaz, Patty. There we go. There we go. There's the poll. There's the poll. Who should McGregor fight next? Chad is all over Diaz, bro. The first two fights were legendary. Chat, we're at 72 likes. I'll run you guys a deal. If we have 85 likes by the hour and 30-minute mark, so we're 13 likes away, we're 8 minutes away, I will run the stream a little longer. I'll go till 2 hours. I'll go till 2 hours if we hit 85 likes. So I need the likes to move, though. Can we get a poll? Pay your debts back? Yes or no? I think it's an obvious yes. Pay that shit back, bro. And then you're going to have no issues with nobody. Then you'll be fine. Then your life will be great. You got to pay your debts. It had to be Diaz for me, mainly because the other fights just aren't likely competitive. Fair point. I saw Bo said he didn't sign for the Dawkins fight, which is crazy because they announced it. And he wants Colby instead. They could adjust that White House card. They could make some shit change. I think in the long run, it'd be better. I think it'd be a better card if they did that. The bet in question seems like hearsay. I'd run away from it too. That's funny. Wow, Diaz is a clear pick, but second place is Oliveira. But it seems like everybody wants to see that Diaz trilogy. Asplund said he's calling out Hockett after he wins. I'm not surprised, but I think he should focus on Derek Lewis. The Derek Lewis fight could be it. Derek Lewis fight and they just slug it out? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. They should do that. That's the fight to do. Patty needs to fight a real fighter. Oh, shit. It's not that I don't want to see the Diaz trilogy. It's just Diaz is not even under contract right now. So the UFC got to work that shit out. Two of the hardest guys to deal with, Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz, making that fight happen, they better be ready to fucking pay. They better be ready to fucking pay. They're going to have to pay. Like, it's going to be big dollar sign shit. Conor Masvidal, I don't really like that fight. I don't know. Conor and Masvidal has never really been a fight that I was interested in. I don't think Masvidal is relevant. I think the Diaz fight is better. They ain't ready to pay anyone. I know lately it's looked like that. Remember when they switched the card last minute when Hamzat was supposed to fight Diaz? They ended up fighting Holland. The whole card fizzled the day before. Wish that happens with the White House card. Could you imagine? I mean, the issue is who the fuck's fighting who? Is Diego Lopez moving up and fighting Taporia then? And Steve Garcia is then going to fight against Gaethje? You know, like that would fall apart. Elon versus Zuck? Please no. Hell no. Yeah, I think Masvidal versus Conor is not the move. Am I watching the Cage Wars thing coming on? Nah, I got to do the weigh-in recap, bro. Only time I'll be watching Cage Warriors is replays for Contender Series. Masvidal's looking a bit chunky now. Honestly, bro, Masvidal at middleweight would be it. Middleweight Masvidal for the comeback. Ever watch the Friday morning fights on One Championship? I'm normally not awake for them, bro. What's the White House card? Should have been Jones, Shama, Ilya Islam, Conor Diaz 3. That would have been the greatest card in history of the fucking sport. If they called me to fix 2 fights on the White House card, I think I just adjust things in a simple way. I'd be like, all right, we'll get Jones versus Poatan as the main event instead. Co-main event, I'm thinking to myself, all right, Ilya versus Islam would have to be it. But if that can't be the case, well, all right, we have to just deal with the Gaethje fight. I would kind of want to see Volkanovski on the card. Like, I'd be down to put Volk on the card. Add another title fight, Volk John Silva, bam. Or add a ladies championship. Mackenzie Dern, Wei Lee, bam. Also, chat, we're at 77 likes. All right. Y'all shorten me a little bit. I said I wanted 85 by the hour and a half mark, and I'll add 30 minutes to the stream. I'll meet you in the middle. We'll go 80 likes, and I'll add the 15 minutes, and then we'll see what numbers we hit as we run it up further. So make sure you guys give me 80 likes so I don't have to go anywhere. All right? Smash the like button. Yo, we're at 78. I don't know if Rod Tank's fighting MMA. Edge, you know how people complain about the UFC now? In hindsight, they'll no doubt complain about the UFC at that point. Be like, can we get back to 2026? It's always the good old days. Wings he ever gonna have a chance in the UFC? I mean, if he goes on a tear, he's a 1-0 pro. Granted, it's karate combat, but he got 1 win. He fights all the time. Like, boys, I got a full charge for the 2-hour AJ run. W, Rangy. Hey, you keep telling me smash the like button. You're going to replace my phone when I break it from smash the like button because of you. I might have to offer phone insurance. You're right. The good old days of UFC is a real thing, especially the heavyweight division before drug testing. That was a fun era. But I don't know, man. I don't like to get caught up into what used to be in the good old days. Like, I think good things are coming. Big J, what's your favorite song? I don't really have a favorite song. It's like a variety, bro. I like Charles Oliveira's walkout song a lot. I don't know a word of what they're saying, but it sounds great. We love you, AJ. Hey, love you too, Charlie Combat. Hey, you guys got me 82 likes, so I'll do an hour 45. Are the likes lower than I want? Yeah, because I want 100. But listen, I appreciate what it is. We're going longer, Jay. Sitting here and streaming. We ain't rushing out the door. We're living it and dreaming. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, Sally versus Umar in the White House? Low key, cult classic. But they don't want to risk O'Sally like that, bro. I think after all the recent backlash because of the White House letdown, UFC's going to turn up the heat. I'm glad you mentioned that. Don't be a prisoner of memories. I agree. You have to free your mind. You're right. Competition level was not as high back then. The guys today are the best. The guys today are the best. Toporia's walkout song in the car on max volume makes me go, dude, drywall is fucking great. Toporia's got a nice walkout song too. Toporia's walkout's a vibe. Topuria walkout, bro. The Topuria vibe walkout. Favorite UFC right now? Fighters right now? Bro, Melky Costa. That's one of my faves. Obviously, Joshua Van, of course. Like you said in your video, AJ, it's not new to start the year a little slow. They amp it up for International Fight Week and back end of the year. Exactly. Which I'm grateful for. I know everybody kind of panics early in the year. It's over. It's over, bro. The UFC is falling off. It feels like it, but then they come back. I'm expecting a pretty savage end to the year. I wish the first half of the year could be good too, but I'd rather the second half good than the first half good and the second half shit. You probably buy Hockett merchandise. He's selling his Brittany Griner's a Man shirt. When you make your pick age for Arnold and Costa, you're going to have to not pick with your heart. I don't know, dude. I might have to just deal with the heart pick, bro. Melky Costa's my guy, bro. I haven't picked against him in I don't know how long. What would my walkout song be? I'd go Sunglasses at Night, bro. Bam. We haven't been able to make the big fights yet, but we'll see how the year closes. We might get Poetan and Aspinall. That's a super fight. No, we probably are never seeing Jones again. I'm ready to say it's probably donezo for Johnny Boy. Arnold's good, bro, but Melchizedek Costa is amazing. Arnold's good, but Melky's the best, bro. They said the best is blessed. Nah, the best is Melchizedek. Yeah, bro. Sunglasses at Night is kind of a vibe. So cool to see Milky evolve from the Fili fight to the Ige knockout. That's great. It's like he started off rocky, and then now, whoa. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. That's a good choice, too. Cost of a competitive fight with Max like Arnold did? Maybe not, but styles make the fights. The Blessed Express is down for now, but he's talking mad shit on stream. You seen him game? His clips be going viral, bro. He's almost getting banned on Twitch and shit. Holloway will be back, bro. Feed him strikers. Arnold's pressure, AJ, and he does hit hard. It's true. And I know, Doug, you love Arnold Allen, bro. You love Arnold Allen. Max just be talking shit when he games. It's funny. Hopefully he has takedown defense when he returns. Bro, honestly, hopefully he doesn't fight against, Oliveira again. Arnold does have good hands. Arnold's good. Arnold's good. Arnold's a class act. Yeah, Max did get mauled against Charles. True. Couldn't get up, bro. He got put on his back and couldn't get up. You got fucking mauled, man. Got mauled. What OGs you bring back? Bro, James Toney. James Toney versus Sean Sharaf. I think he can win that shit. They just strike. Arnold Allen is nice, just got tough matchups. True, they throw him the hardest fights. Thinking about it now, all Max's previous opponents are mainly stand-up guys. It's true. Volk's well-rounded, but he's not as dominant as a grappler as Charlie O. Absolutely. Bring him back. Take everything I work for, motherfucker. Conor McGregor, I want to fight your ass. Conor McGregor. Look at all Max's past opponents, AJ, and tell me if I'm missing anyone in that sense. No, you're not. You're not. It's true. You're right. So, AJ, what do you think about Orbai side, Delgado, Robertson? You think I swap out like Elijah? I mean, I think they should all win unless Rahiki just gets taken down or some shit. That's going up with the Gianni impression. I appreciate that, bro. The Nate Diaz impression is always on point. Taking everything I work for, motherfucker. I think Armin versus fucking Topuria, bro. Logged into my alt account purely to give you a like for that sunglasses at night call. Goated walkout. Thank you, bro. Would Arnold beat Yair? Nah, I think Yair got him. Thought he joined the live is crazy. Bet that if I hit it, I'll be sure you eat too. I'll send some your way. Hey, thank you, Joe Fro. I'll be live for the whole card Saturday, bro. Let's catch some fucking dubs, man. Yo, I want the algorithm to pump for the rest of the stream. YouTube, jump me 10% algorithm. I'm asking for it now. I don't ask every stream because I don't want to overuse it, but 10% algorithm pump, YouTube. Bam. Boost it. The key word, bro. You tell YouTube, you're going to see, bro. The numbers are going to jump 10% now. Went back and watched your Volk Topuria prediction, and it was so funny. Let's see you talk about Ilya. I don't even want to fucking think about that. I don't even want to think about that terrible call. I feel like Charles Oliveira's got some of the coolest ink. Asplund Petrino under or Marwan versus Hardwick? I'm going to say Asplund Petrino under. The heavyweights go distance. I'll be shocked. UFC Vegas 114 coming at you from the Big JPEX. Anaconda with Jack Black. Tremendous reboot. Okay. Okay. Decade is the best music. I feel like it's good songs in every decade, bro. Charles Jourdain does have some cool ink. Wow, you think Brundage? Brundage, yo, pound for pound best ink, bro. Philly's back tat is tough. Some Nepalese mythology. It's a dope look. He does have some savage tattoos, bro. Not my forte, but I respect it. Sean Brady's shit is too crazy, bro. Nah, Sean Brady's ink's too much. I feel like Buckley, if he keeps it standing, is going to put him out. Hey, Chad, I'm gonna make a deal with you. We're at hour 40 minutes in the stream. If we hit 92 likes by the hour 45-minute mark, I'll do the 2-hour stream. So make sure you smash the likes. I want 100 likes on this stream. You guys can obviously tell. I need it. I'm entitled, bro. If you going like specific rounds like that, you going Asplund, Petrino round 2, Oki, Souza round 2, Delgado round 1, KO. Damn, son. You're a Mystic Mac. Josh for the W tomorrow, I hope. I feel like that'd be a hell of a fluke. If Josh Emmett puts away the young Savage, I don't think so. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't see the young Savage getting put away. Nah. I don't think so. I think, you know what? I think Josh Emmett's got the first round knockout chance, but Vallejos is too sharp to walk into stupid shit. He fights smart, bro. He's defensively sound. He makes his reads. I said best thing, Charlie O, bro. Charles Oliveira, man. Dude, somebody's got to walk out some good country music. I love this bar. It's my kind of place. Ooh, I love this bar. Like an alcoholic fighter walking out there, some country ass white boy. Come as you are. We got winners. We got losers. Chain smokers and booze. Like that would be the most American shit ever, man. Dang, man. I hope we get some of that shit, man. When UFC White House car, we get this shit, man. Oh, we come out and play music, man. That where you walking out, it would be real cool. Yeah, man. Trino subs this guy easily. Can't believe this is actually debatable. 10 decision picks. I hope you're wrong, bro. If it's 10 decisions, I'll be on stream all night, and I want to see some finishes for God's sake. Quick shout out for Cam Teague fighting Vallejos and Lion Douglas. Dude, Cam Teague, he's just a sacrificial contender series lamb. AJ, you sound like the double of Boomhauer from King of the Hill. That's fucking funny. Yeah, man, Boomhauer, man. You don't have a drink, man. We don't have it. UFC this weekend coming at you, man. We gonna watch the fight. Say the UFC ain't big, man. Hey, man, you gonna hit him with the big. We're gonna punch him, man. We gonna make it happen. There was only 4 finishes last week. I think we'll see more this week. This is gonna be a better card than last week. This will be a better card than last week, bro. Dude, if Lerone chins Movzar, holy fuck. I'll cry. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We found your new impression. Nailed it. That's hilarious. Thanks, Doug. Yo, I don't know, man. The impressions is just working this week. We did the Diaz. We always have the Gianni. And now we got the fucking Boomhauer, man. Halo walkout. Mike Perry's Halo walkout. Halo. I know. Life's great, Uses. UFC tomorrow, bro. It's going to be fantastic. 2-hour stream today. This week's fucking weigh-in recap show after. Life is good. Yo, Useless's favorite fighter is Movzar, though. You walk out to Cadillac one piece at a time by Johnny Cash. That's respectable. You also get the finish thing, a 4-5 decision. If he gets it early, you're going to be pissed, though. Asplund and Delgado decision, just watch. Okay. Is Evolov having visa issues? No, I think that was fake. Fake news. I thought it was true, but it's fake. How can someone's favorite fighter be Movzar? Bro, you got to ask Yusuf. That's his favorite fighter, bro. John Silva replacing him would be cool, but I don't know. Nothing confirmed yet. If they do switch that Movzar fight for next week and it's John Silva, I low-key like that card way more. John Silva steps in on short notice. I'm sure John's ready for the call. He's fucking crazy. John Silva's fucking insane. Of course he's ready for the call. He's legitimately crazy, bro. John Silva's a psychopath. Mohammed Yahya, worst fighter ever. Movzar confirmed the visa stuff was fake on X. Looks like we getting Movzar. Useless. What's your prediction for that fight? You going Movzar decision? Manuel Torres, probably your favorite fighter. Sucks that his fight got canceled against Dariush, but you know, I guess it's fine, bro. Dariush now fights Sal killed and gets sacrificed. I'm happy to say that I picked the last win for Beneil Dariush. Grant Dawson over Torres. I couldn't bring myself to do it, bro. I was like, Torres gonna knock his ass out. Wolves are a sub or decision. I feel like it's probably gonna be a decision, bro. I just don't trust in Movzar to finish people, bro. He is a decision merchant. He is the decision merchant, bro. Movzar ready to stink it up in London. KZ's already pissed. KZ's already pissed, bro. Grant KGB Dawson. A good grappler, but his chin is nothing. Grant Dawson, he can wrestle though. Movzar, it's like he is good though. He just doesn't finish people. He has no neck anymore. Dude didn't disclose. He had fucking neck surgery before his last fight. So are you thinking that Lerone Murphy might be more live than people are anticipating? One rule this weekend, no talking shit till you get 2 back-to-back picks. Wait, me? What shit do I even talk? I don't understand. What shit do I talk? Kayla Harrison or Jesus Aguilar? I'm picking Kayla Harrison. Vinicius definitely had a broken arm. Got handled bad. Brendan Schaub? What about Brendan Schaub? Bro, if Movzar gets a finish, his life changes forever. Movzar Rendon, decision, king/queen. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate you. I mean, I won 8 fights in a row after that weird shit early on the card. I started off 0-3, then I won 8 in a row, then I lost the main event. I went 8-4 last week. And like, it is what it is with Holloway. We should make an app that like the injury feed. Yeah. Some of that shit is hidden, bro. Bro, if Strickland keeps getting up and Hamza gasses, get stopped, that'd be crazy. Lock City Baby was so back. Some people just live to hate, but we keep pushing. Let's go, Eustace. Yeah, W's coming. Hey, what's good, Steven Salasik? What's up, bro? Make sure you hit the like, man. We're about to hit 100 likes. I want to hit it right now. I want to celebrate the 100 likes for the last 10 minutes of the stream. So give me 100 likes. Give me 100 like, Jay. I know it's a UFC Vegas card, and you know the numbers on the Vegas weeks are not the same as fucking big events, but plus money Lock City. I don't know. Go Hetra Souza, Charles Johnson. Oh, I think his hand is fine now. If Hamzat wins the same way he did against DDP, strip him of the belt, cut him from the UFC, he might win that exact same way, KZ. Like, I could fully see him just smother fucking Sean Strickland. Getting on top, positional dominance, embrace the fucking grind. I think Charles Johnson gonna win, bro. think Charles is going to handle. CJW. AJ, I was thinking earlier, is there any Contender Series winners? They got a contract, but never actually were booked on a card. Who was it? Paulin Anglin years ago. Don't disrespect Macy Chiasson like that, bruh. She's my GOAT, bro. Fernandez, glass slipper jaw, and Balazzo underrated. I'd say it's a mix of both. I think Hedger Souza is a lock, bruh. Elijah Smith, Hedger Souza, bro. Make your weekend easy. Prelims. And then Su Young Yu wins. Hedger is good, though. I did 5 confident picks this week. If I did 6, I was going to do Hedger as the 6th. No, I didn't lose my train of thought. I don't remember any other. I don't know, bro. You versus Smith fight breakdown. So it comes down to Smith actually can hurt people with striking. You can't. Smith can wrestle. So can you. But with that, Smith should be defensively good in wrestling and outstrike you and potentially outstriking him and leading himself into takedowns. He's also way taller and way longer. I think it'd be a surprise if Smith loses. 104 likes, AJ. Listen, the like button's starting to move towards the end of this stream. I'm glad to see it. Yo, triple digit J is always beautiful. Anytime you get too confident a fighter, it bites the community in the ass. You can't convince me that the UFC doesn't have a person in their company watching prediction vids on YouTube. I don't know. They have their betting guys. I don't know, bro. I'm not going to go too conspiracy. They got their betting guys, though. Like the stream if you think Dana, Hunter, etc. are cheap mofos. Oh, shit. The like skyrocket post YouTube algorithm asks too, you want this something? Or some weird code word, and the next thing you know, the shit starts moving. I don't know. I'm sure the betting guys watch some content. I don't know. Do they watch me? I think they got their own little cult circle, bruh. I don't know if they tuning into the Big J. Not saying they shouldn't. I just don't know if they are. You know? You know what I'm saying? Mohammed Mokayev, Adriano Moraes at the MVP event. That'd actually be genius. That would actually be great. They should do that. They should 1000% do that. Like, they have to do that. They have to. Isn't that genius? Bro, why is my fight companion thumbnail not my actual thumbnail? What the fuck? It's a glitch, bro. What the hell? That was weird as fuck. That was just a glitch. All right. I was freaked out. I was like, what the hell? Lewis Scott, the English guy from last year, still no debut. Not even the UK card. That is weird. I forgot about him. Some of these guys you forget about, bro. Louis Lee Scott. I don't know. Maybe he's injured, though. You never know. You think Sousa's going to starch him? I don't know, bro. Speaking of thumbnails, love the one for the early predictions video this week. Hey, thank you, Trey Good. I appreciate you, bro. What'd you guys think of the Dana White thumbnail from yesterday's news video? I feel like that shit was banging. I'll post a link if you haven't seen it. At the end of the stream, you guys have to watch it. If you're watching this, you have to watch the 328 news reaction. It's a must watch. Horiguchi Van, who wins? Van. That's tough. Dude, that was one of my best thumbnails ever, bro. Thumbnails good, AJ. I've noticed a big improvement in your thumbnails a lot lately. Hated the white ones. Yeah, those were terrible. Jersey girl told me, she's like, yo, those look like shit. And I was like, really? Yeah. Oh, I've been having her give me her thumbnail thoughts before I actually upload them to YouTube. Shit's been working nice. Am I back on the ganja? I smoked last week, Friday, so a week ago, but I haven't smoked since. I have some. I felt like smoking. I haven't like been in the mood to smoke, to be honest. Like I have it. Just if I want to, I can, you know? Cutelaba pick is D-Gen savagery. But like, I'm not like anti-smoking or anything. Jersey, bro, I don't know. She's doing her own thing. He was in the chat yesterday. Urabai, Delgado, Vallejos. I think that four-legger hits for you, Alberto. I love the Za. I haven't smoked in 2 months. In Honduras, I miss it for real. What are you doing in Honduras, bro? Smoking time to time enhances the picks? I think so, bro. I'm a time-to-time Ripsky J. Not an everyday Ripsky J. You high as fuck right now? Enjoy that shit, J Weeds. Enjoy the fuck out of that. Taking dabs is savage, bro. Yeah, Doug, she is. Oh. What are you gonna do for a Klondike bar? Bum bum. Yeah, man, it's the Big J dropping the weigh-in show tonight, yeah. We're gonna make it happen, yeah, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna bring the thunder, yeah. Brother, I watch every stream. Thank you, Jay Weeds. I appreciate you, bro. You're a GOAT. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Listen, I'll be live for the whole card. Making shit happen. You're waiting on your wife's green card. We don't want to do long distance. Honestly, that's smart. That's smart, Charlie Combat. My dog's doing good. She's just chilling, bro. She's low-key. Very low-key dog. Listen, you savages. Tomorrow, full card fight companion. After this stream, I still got to record it, but Wayne recap show. I'm going to go over every single fight on the card after we've seen the fighters on the scales. I hope that MMA Junkie has all the images up so it, takes me no effort. And yes, of course they do. Thank God. Bro, it's so much easier. When MMA Junkie has it all up, all I got to do is just scroll through. Oh, it's heavenly. If not, I got to take pictures and it's a fucking ordeal, I hope you guys enjoyed the 2-hour stream, though. Make sure you guys smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also, I got my UFC 328 news reaction video out. The news videos, it's a newer element to the channel, right? I started doing it last year, a little bit towards the end. And slowly but surely, I've started to find my flow with how I want to present the news videos and, how I bring it to the table. And also, like, finding the right amount of time, not rambling too much, but also not cutting the ramble too short. A nice little blend. And I think I got the secret fucking recipe, Thank you, Pluto Rambo. I'm glad you've been lurking on stream, my boy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm going to get ready to record because, it's a long video. You boys got to lock in, okay? Most entertaining fight to watch this weekend. Top 3. All right, I'm going to give you that real quick before we close out. Petrino, Asplund, absolutely. I think Vallejos versus Emmett for sure. And then Delgado versus Fili. That's like some must-watch shit, all right? And I also think there's some other good fights in the card too, not just those. Charles Johnson, Bruno Silva's intriguing. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go check out the video linked up in the live chat. You can see it right there, 328 News reaction. Give it a watch, give it a like, give it a hype, and also give it a comment and give it a review. I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Peace out. Bye.